Right. Time for another game of chess. Let's see how we do today. I've been playing some stuff off stream and I thought might as well record one. I forgot that sometimes it takes a game. I don't know if I'm rated yet on this account. And there we go. Right, I'm still not rated. Let's go with e4. Playing it N, and she's playing d6. This is what I play. I don't have the best repertoire against this, but I have a little trappy repertoire. She plays exactly what I play. Okay, this is going to be interesting. See, taking here, exchange queens, then we get a queenless endgame. Which, although you move the king, is marginally pleasant for black. I think actually I'm supposed to just defend. And then I'm already out of book. But let's do that anyway. See, this is the problem now. Now I'm obviously in her theory. Zubitzer her with N, but you never know. Okay, let's think here. So they can take, and if I take with a queen, they can double up my pawns. Or they can take, I have to double up my pawn. If I take with a queen, then they get a pawn here. Interesting. So probably defend this pawn. It's not good that I'm out of book already. I could just use my bishop to defend this pawn. I could use this pawn to defend my pawn. Either's probably okay. Either's probably a book move. I could block with the bishop. Maybe I prefer that actually. Yes, let's just block with the bishop. I'm going to end up with a slightly passive setup because I don't know what I'm doing. But that's okay. And they do know what they're doing. This is interesting though, because I'm basically playing against an opening that I'm trying to learn myself. Although they're probably playing it better than I do. Right, so castling is obviously a move. And is probably good. Putting the question to the bishop is also a move. And get the bishop pair, which is supposed to be something. If she goes back, then she gets trapped. But she can go back this way. But that's okay. Great luft for the king. I don't think there's any harm in flicking in this move. I've decided to play without music today, just so that people can play their own music if they would like. The downside is I've got no music to listen to. But I can't listen to music I want to listen to anyway. Right, she's just going back, which makes sense, I suppose. Castling is definitely a normal move. I don't know how this tension is supposed to resolve. Whether I'm supposed to expand and push forward and get my knight in, which seems good. I guess at some point there's this. I don't really ever want to take here, particularly. Guess there's this on this pawn at some point. Too many moves that are probably all okay. Now let me start by bringing my bishop out, and then I can bring my knight out and go here, and then decide. So she is on this pawn now, which we will defend. So far, so good, but probably fairly even. Classic move. So this is a kind of setup I play. It's funny that I don't know how to play against it, but I should probably play what I find uncomfortable. I just don't face it very often, which is partly why I like to play it as well. It is a bit of a solid setup as opposed to an attacking setup. So often they want queenside counterplay. Often they want to bring the knight in here. I'd rather not allow that. So maybe just defend here. Keep this pawn so that if they have a capture, I can take it with a pawn. Also lets my queen out. Are they threatening anything? Don't think so. Solid move. Problem being is, it's a 15-minute game and she's still on 15 minutes and I've already used 4 minutes. And we have this fairly even position. Okay, this is a move I did not expect. Don't know if it's a good move. Maybe it is. So at the moment, if I do nothing, take, we're kind of okay. So she's not actually threatening anything. There's now a hole here slightly. This is a bit tender. I've got this square. So maybe I play a4 to secure this square. To give my space for the knight here, should I need it. The knight can't go here at the moment because it would drop this pawn. Take. Is all okay and looks good for me. Take is the same. Yeah, I don't think this actually does anything. Coming in here is not actually doing anything at the moment either, because this is controlled. Bring my queen out. Doesn't really threaten very much. Castle at some point is definitely going to happen. She can't play this move at the moment anyway because the bishop's on it. Which probably means I don't need to do that yet. Okay, so castle is an option. What else is an option? There's also push. Locking things up. I'm not sure if that's good or bad for me. But it doesn't seem necessary at the moment. If I just castle, she's probably just going to get bishop out and castle herself. Which is okay. I don't know what my plan is at the moment. I'm going to castle. I'm expecting this. And then I need to come up with a move. I don't think her taking is good for her. I keep saying her. It'd be funny if it's a guy, but... N, what can you say? I am getting into a bit of time pressure. I don't know why. I normally play quicker games than this. So I'm used to playing fast. I think it's because I'm talking through my moves. She is taking. I guess taking once is okay. I'm sure she's not going to do this. That just seems bad. I don't really want to push because I don't want to allow this, which she takes. Okay, so maybe she's trying to make a square for the knight. I was thinking you've now got a backward isolated pawn here. Right, so option I take with the knight or option I take with the bishop. Taking with the knight is my first instinct. She probably just swaps off bishops. She does get a square for her knight, although I can always kick it. Is there any benefit to taking with the bishop? It means she can't swap off the bishop. Preserves having both bishops on. This bishop here it's not exactly bad, is it? Also, if the knight comes in, I've got the option to chop it off should I wish. Is this pawn going to come under a lot of pressure? Take here. She's on this pawn twice. A bit tricky to defend. I guess I can defend it. It's my natural instinct with knight, but I think I'm going to go with bishop. I shouldn't take so long over this move though. Like, I'll get into serious time pressure. If she ever pushes, probably I'm just pushing forward. Okay, she just comes here. Bringing the rook is always a move. I need to put some pressure on this. Getting my knight here would be nice. If I go here, she probably has this. Maybe I should have taken with the knight, so I could have gone in there. I didn't think about that. Oh, God. I feel like I'm doing nothing moves at the moment. Not really threatening anything. Could bring the queen just to put a bit of pressure here. Could play b4 just to secure this square. Actually, don't mind b4. Don't know if it's good. He's just going to get castled, but it does claim space. I don't think it can be bad. I might be missing something. Wait, am I missing this now? Now she's going to be on this pawn. She didn't play it. She's playing very quickly. Probably too quickly. Although I say that, I'm the one that's going to be under time pressure. And I'm certainly not winning at the moment. Maybe I need to defend this now so it's not loose. Although she can always soften it. I'd like to somehow get this square a bit more protected. Could bring my queen here now. Get out of this pin. It's not really doing very much. I need to play some quick moves just to get out of this time situation. Okay, I don't think it's thundering anything, hopefully. I certainly don't have very much. This is going to be a tough game. 5 minutes only left. I don't really have time to think that much. If I was to say, I think I'm slightly better, but it will be very minor. I think this pawn is the main weakness. Okay. Doesn't that drop a pawn? Wait, then my knight's unprotected. Oh, you... That's very clever. Man, that's what my queen was doing. I mean, it's not really threatening very much at the moment. She just swaps off. That's kind of okay. What do I do? Get rooks underneath here? Even if I protect this knight, I still can't take this because this drops. Yeah, I'm not really threatening very much at all at the moment. Somehow I don't like my position, and I've got no time. Right, let me protect the bishop. I'm going to have to start playing faster on instincts now. I think I have to take... if I take like this, I drop the pawn, so I have to take this. Which, all of these exchanges are probably not good for me. I mean, I think it's still fairly even. But then we're just heading for a draw. But I guess she's played well. I always find draws a bit anticlimactic. I mean, probably the odds are that I don't draw, because the odds are I'm going to run out of time and then blunder. She's on this twice, I'm on it 3 times, so that's good. Is this a move? I don't want her to play this. She can't play it at the moment. I need to play some fast moves, so I'm probably not going to be playing the best moves. I just hope I don't blunder. Because she's just playing instantly, constantly. She wants to do this. I want to bring my knight in, but I can't do that at the moment. Right, let's take some space. I don't really want to exchange bishops. I think I would accept a draw right now. I'm just going to come back with this. I'm having to speed up right now because she's playing so quickly. I do have 10 seconds of increment, but 10 seconds is just not that good, not that much. Still think I'm playing against this, so I still think I'm slightly better. I definitely don't want to take this bishop. So, probably just move it back. I'm only defending this once. I've always got a defense here. I've always got a way to kick the knight. Wait, can I kick the knight and then trap the bishop? Yes, maybe. That might be a thing. If she doesn't notice. Here. Eat. I might have that opportunity now. Where's she going with the knight? Okay, here. Let's just say I move out the way. She's then got the knight attack. The knight's got... Can't go here, can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. I think I get a piece right now. I don't know if I'm missing something. Probably am, but I've only got 3 minutes. But I'm threatening this, and she can't come here. So I get a piece for 2 pawns, which is something. It's not a lot, but it's something. So I'm going to have to chop chop. I should definitely be ahead now. I just need to be a bit careful because my pieces are a bit loose. She's still got a backwards pawn to play against, and I'm going to have a light squared bishop when she doesn't have it. I need to get my pieces a little bit more secure. Is her queen threatening anything? Okay. Now I kind of just want to get some pieces exchanged. Bishop here. Probably knight in. That drops a pawn. Everything else is defended. If she ever brings a rook here, I've also got bishop here to skewer. Let's try this. This is going to go down to the wire. I think I must be winning right now, though. My position's relatively solid, and I've got a bishop for 2 pawns. Now I just have to convert under time pressure. Not my strongest suit. Okay, she's brought the bishop in here. That drops a pawn immediately, unless there's something I'm missing. She's probably trying to come up with a checkmate idea, but I don't see how she does that. So I can take this and take a pawn. Is there any reason not to do that? There probably is a reason not to do that, but it exchanges a tricky knight and takes a pawn, and I've got time pressure. I don't see how she can get here. Can she do any double attack? Like, all my pieces are protected. I'm going for it. I've always got this to secure. And then I've got a 2-on-1 pawn majority. Be nice to get rid of this bishop. I've got knight here to put the question to it. My bishop's secure, my knight's secure, my rook is a bit loose, but it can always be protected. My king is a little bit loose. I need to be careful of this square here, but I don't see how she gets in whilst I've got a dark bishop. I feel tense, a bit nervous about this game. I think it's the time pressure. But 3 minutes, I should be able to convert this. Chess. It's a very, like, grandmasters or good players easily always convert this, but these are exactly the kind of games that can blunder. But my position seems too safe for me to make a big mistake, I feel. I probably shouldn't say stuff like that, should I? Okay, what's this here? So she's on my rook. I can move across. That hits the queen. This bishop's still protected. I could also just bring the knight here. No, I can't bring the knight here. Okay, let's just do this. I don't see any particular downside. I would like to get rid of this bishop just so it's not causing me bother. I would like to get this rook protected. So this check doesn't do anything, I can just move across. I've always got knight to come in here. Is now the time? Maybe. It also protects this square. She can bring a rook and attack my bishop at some point. But she can't do it yet. Let's bring the knight in. Squeaky bum time. Basically, I just need to get some, right? She's on the rook, so let's not plunder that. And she's probably still erring for this. I could bring the rook back. I could protect the rook. I could offer a queen exchange. Queen exchange is definitely good for me. No, that drops the bloody bishop. Don't do that. I almost dropped the bishop. Oh, God. If I do this, she's probably coming to attack the bishop. Then I could offer for a bishop trade. At the very least. Okay, let's just do a simple move. I shouldn't spend so long on these moves, but I did almost just blunder my bishop. She doesn't have a back rank check. If she moves this back, then I could bring this, or then I could bring the queen. I'm also on this pawn right now. I missed that. I could have just taken that, to be honest. I should have taken that. I don't need more material, but there's kind of no reason, and then I've got such a big threat with these two pawns. If she doesn't swap, I'm probably going to be taking this. I don't see what threat she's got. I'm taking it now. She brings a rook in. I don't think I mind. She's not really threatening anything here. Wait, if she brings a rook in and then does a check here, she's then got a checkmate threat. Oh God, what have I done? If I bring the rook back, then she checks me, then I take it, then she checkmate me. Oh God, what have I done? There's a checkmate threat and I don't know how to stop it. Wait, I can bring the bishop back. Then if she checks me, it's okay. If she takes the bishop, it's okay. Right, we bring the bishop back. Cut off the checkmate threat. Then my pawns are going through. I do need to be very careful. Like, the only way I lose now is if I blunder. I think she did have a tactic to get a checkmate if I didn't cut it off. Now I'm playing on instincts. If I take this, it is a bit dodgy. I want to be able to play this, I can't play this. I want to be able to play this, I can't play this. Maybe I just push. Is she threatening anything? Take. Take. I don't see what she's threatening. Don't have time. I'm just going to push my pawns. Hope there's not a threat that I'm not seeing. I don't see the threat, but I've only got a minute, so I might be missing it. I think if she takes, I can just take. She's never got a back rank because the knight protects. If she exchanges, I don't see what she's got. All my squares are protected here. And otherwise I'm just pushing. I've only got a minute. I'm way too tense for this. I should be enjoying these moments. I will do, unless I blunder. That's the problem with chess. Sometimes I feel worse when things go badly than good when things go well. Is that like everything with life? What does that say about my personality? Now she's taking time. I should be thinking what to do, but as far as I can see, I've got everything protected. Does that threaten anything? She's on my rook. Counter threat? This might not be the best move. I don't have time to make the best move. As long as I'm not blundering. Is this anything anymore? Check, 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 take, check. I come back here. I'm hoping she doesn't have a perpetual. Okay, that's fine. So now I just push this. Nothing else has changed. She does have this. Wait, I've got rook here. Then she's forced to exchange. If she does this, this covers this square. But I've got rook here, which means she has to take here. I have to take. If she exchanges, it's good for me. Say that. I think it's good for me. And my pawn's protected. She's taken anyway. She takes, I have to take. Oh, the tension. I don't see what she can do though. It would be nice to get rid of a queen. With a queen off, then it's easy. But I really don't see what she can do. Check, take, check. I mean, I can just move my king here. I can block the check. She doesn't have any checks with her queen. Yeah, I just don't see. I guess she can attack my queen. I can always just defend it. I'm still always threatening the queen. A tight, tense game. But it looks like it's going in my favour. As long as I'm not blundering anything. But I don't see it. I don't see how she can. Right, is that anything? Check, take, check. Block with the bishop. Block with the rook. Check, take, check, block. She doesn't even have a check. So I don't think she's threatening anything. So I just make a queen. Make a queen, take is check, mate, or check, and then I get to exchange. I think I just make a queen. I don't see what she's got. I've only got 46 seconds. Let's not dilly-dally. She can take this rook. I take check, she takes, I take. But then I've got a queen for a rook, so that's okay. She takes here, I just take, and then she has to block, and then I take, and then that's okay. She checks, I just take. She takes, I block. She doesn't have any checks. That's okay. I don't see what she can do. I think it's a clean conversion up to now. Interesting if I've blundered something and didn't know it. I didn't feel comfortable this game. I think it's because I'm playing against an opening I don't usually face, and I don't know what I'm doing. Opening theory knowledge again strikes. But we played a solid game, and then she essentially blundered a piece for a couple of pawns. It's still not the easiest of conversions, but we've restricted her counterplay. We've created a pass pawn. We've converted. Okay, what the hell is this? Oh, she's just taking a rook. Why did I not see this move? Let's take it. She's coming in with check, but I just go back. Why did I not see that move? God, this is the problem. I'm missing moves. I don't see. If I just come back, she doesn't even have a check. I don't see it. That's why I didn't see this move. I saw it earlier on and didn't do anything. And she resigns. We win the game. Right. Analysis. One of my favorite things to do. Oh my God, there's no way that. How did that do the analysis so quickly? It's not normally that quickly. Have I really played a game with 95% accuracy and only one mistake? Against an opponent who played at 90% accuracy and only a couple of mistakes. It looks like it, doesn't it? Bloody hell. Oh my. Basically a perfect game. Right, let's go through it then, shall we? Even if it's perfect, I want to see. Okay, firstly, I want to know. I don't use Lichess very much. Lichess is very good and it's free, so I do recommend it. But I'm more used to the chess.com analysis review, which I prefer slightly. But one of the good things here is we get to see some of the opening. So I do play a similar opening to this. I'd play it slightly differently. So the most common move is take. What is the engine move here? It is knight f3. I think I've looked at this before. Because I know that I like to go for this endgame for black, where take, 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 take. And you think you're doing okay. It's not bad, but it's basically an even game. I play it differently because I play it from the queen's side. What do I do normally? I normally play it against this. I play this, 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 and then when they take, and take, and take, and take, it's ever so slightly pleasant for black, which is slightly different than what we just had, but it's very similar. And it's very surprising that it's so pleasant. And if you look here, the win rate for people is slightly better for black. We had it slightly different though. But I knew that this was a move. And that's what I played. And I've got a very pleasant slight advantage. Now she's played this move, which apparently is already doing badly for her. But I didn't know the theory. So what did I play? I blocked with the bishop. So the best move is just to take. I didn't even think about that. I should have thought about that. How is it that I play a 15-minute game and I don't think about some of these basic moves? If she takes, I was expecting her to take. Take, 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 take. And apparently I'm doing very, very good. If I play this move. Probably I would have played this move, which is apparently even better. Yeah, I can see why this looks appealing. Yeah, I don't know any of this theory. Forget about this. We don't face this very much. Right, so what did I do? Instead I just blocked, which is a much more passive approach, but is not bad. Keep going. She defended. I decided to kick the pawn, which is the second most commonly played move. These aren't necessarily the best moves. These are what most people play. Okay, and she decided to go back, which the computer rather she takes. But going back is not that bad. I came out with my bishop, which is all the way down here, but still has a positive win rate, and still the engine basically doesn't mind it at all. She brought her knight out. I defended, and I'm kind of losing a little bit of my advantage. What did it want me to do here? It wants me to bring the knight here. To be honest, at my level, all of this stuff is basically the same. To me, it was just even. And it's still even. And my play... Okay, this move I didn't think was a good move. And the engine agrees, it's not a very good move. Now it's out of book. There's no more positions where people like that. I castled. Was that the best move? It's not the best move. So it wanted me to take queen b3. Defend, castle long. Yeah, I don't really get that. I don't understand why that's so good. See, this is the difference between me and an engine. An engine just sees this position and says, boom, you're winning. I see this position and it's okay, it's pleasant, I don't see problems, but it doesn't seem like it's +2. Anyway, I instead castled, which drops my advantage, but I've still got an advantage, so that's okay. Was that my mistake? That's my mistake. No, that's her mistake. This isn't my mistake. I don't know how much bad you have to do a move for it to be considered a mistake. She took, which was good for me. I took, which is okay. She took, which is terrible for her. And then I was debating to take with the bishop or the knight. And I chose the bishop, and it wants the knight. My natural instincts with the knight. And you know why it is? I think it's because it wants the knight on this square. And I didn't see that till later. But I decided to go with the bishop because I didn't want her to trade off her bishop. But anyway. So I lose a fair amount of my advantage, but I'm still solidly ahead here. It didn't feel like I was that 1.5 ahead. It felt that pleasant. And this felt like a weakness I could target later. She brought the bishop out. And that is my mistake. I can see that. It's loose from this bishop, which I didn't think about. I wanted to secure this square against this knight. I'm still not losing. I just threw away my advantage slightly. Let's see how she punishes me for this. So it wanted me to do g4. She castled, which is what it wanted. I played this. I mean, to be honest, I don't really count that as a mistake. That's kind of okay. I was wondering if she ever had time to play this, which puts pressure on here. But apparently, I can go here. Let's say she takes this pawn. Oh, I'm on the bishop. Let's say she takes this bishop and then takes this pawn. I've got this check. And she blocks. Okay, this is getting very tricky now. So it's creating this threat. But she's also hanging us. Oh god, there's lots of stuff going on. This is already way too complicated for me. I'm not that good. Okay, anyway. I brought the queen here. You brought the knight. I brought the rook across. All of this seems okay. She started to exchange, which is apparently good for me. Did I choose the right piece? Yes, it likes it. Yeah, because otherwise I dropped the pawn. She brought the bishop back, and already I've got a nice, pleasant position. What did I do here? I played a quick move, bringing the rook across, which wasn't the best move. It wanted me to bring the knight in already. I didn't really see what that did. And I was playing quickly because I was out of time. Still pleasant. She brought the knight back. And I just brought the pawn up. Not the best move, not the worst move. I haven't made a big blunder at least. She wanted a bishop exchange. I said no. And she brought a knight in. And I brought the bishop back. All of this seems okay. This is a mistake because it allows me to play f4. And I spotted it. And I spotted it. And she had to exchange and exchange. Wait, that's not the best move? It is the best move. And she took the pawn. So now I'm a piece up for 2 pawns, but it really likes my position, which is good. And then it was all about the conversion. It wanted me to bring the knight in. I brought the bishop in. It's kind of okay. It wanted to bring the knight in. I just took here, and took the pawn, which the engine says was the best way to play. Okay, she attacked me. I did the best move. She moved the queen. And I attacked the queen with tempo, which wasn't the best move, but basically the same. She attacked my rook. I defend it. I'm not losing any of the advantage, so this is all okay. She attacked my bishop, and I should have taken this pawn. For some reason, I didn't notice this was hanging. But I brought it back instead, which didn't really lose much. But I could have had an extra pawn straight away. I was in severe time pressure at this point. Apparently I had less than 2 minutes to her 10 minutes. She brought the queen back. I did take the pawn now because I spotted it this time. She brought the rook in, which was slightly dangerous. I brought the rook back. Okay, so this is when there's a threat of a checkmate if I'm not careful. Let's say I did this. Then I lose because she checks, I take, and she checkmates. I spotted that threat. And I blocked it. Is there another move I could do? Is that my only move? If I move this, this also is okay. Okay, interesting. Okay, anyway, I played this. Wait, was that the best move? Yes, it is the best move. Brilliant. Lots of best moves. And then she brought the rook in. And I played the best move, going for my queen. She brought the queen in. I attacked the queen. She retreated. I just pushed my pawn. She exchanged. I exchanged. And apparently now I've got a mate. I wasn't thinking about mate. I was just pushing a pawn. She took. I'm slightly sad that I didn't notice that. I did notice it earlier on, but I was almost wondering if I blundered then. I hadn't blundered. It was okay. But it's bad that I didn't see it. But I was literally on 46 seconds. And then she resigned. And apparently I played at 95% accuracy, making only one mistake, which, to be honest, isn't that big of a mistake anyway. The perfect game. That's the kind of game I like to play. Right. I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time.